A typical school day for an average Cameroonian schoolchild. Crowded classrooms, lacking individual attention. At the end of the day, I'm expected to write exams and pass. This was my story. This is a present day story for many others.
The video you just saw is that of a classroom in a school in Cameroon. One teacher for more than 46 children. 20 years back, I was also sitting in such a classroom. The question is, how on earth can a teacher manage all with different learning styles? Again, how can a child survive in such a learning environment? 14 years of no focus and confusion earned me low grades. My teachers called me stupid, lazy, and this blocked me. I couldn't understand anything. Education for me was like water being thrown at the duck's back. I tried so hard to understand everything about school, but I couldn't. That is where I started asking myself many questions. Could it have been because I came from a broken home? Or the grading system judged me unfairly? Or I might have said something wrong that made my teacher call me malicious. And I even wonder if he knew what it meant. This is what millions of children in Cameroon are going through. And I'm sure they're feeling the same as I did. Majority of the children in Cameroon do not have space to develop their creativity. We all know about the frontal learning system that turns us into robots. The education system in Cameroon is limited by an overcrowded classroom, a rigid grading system, unqualified teachers, and a boring curriculum. Did I just say boring? Yes, it is boring because it's irrelevant. Textbooks used for our children in Cameroon are made for the children in the UK. Our realities are not taken into consideration. We have issues with environmental degradation, more than 250 different languages that are not taken into consideration during instruction. And now there is a French and the English crisis that we have in Cameroon. If the education system would have put conflict management in the curriculum from the basics, we would have been talking about the solution by now. The grading system is the #1 killer of creativity and confidence. We are programmed to study for our examination and later delete the information off our brains. That is how creativity is killed. Now let's talk about confidence. Imagine a kinesthetic learner, someone who learns by moving, by running, by doing things, is put in the same classroom to study with the others who learn by listening, by visualizing, and are made to write the same examination. What do you think will happen to this child? Automatically, they will be called lazy, stupid. They will be limited in all ways. And on top of that, you realize opportunities are taken away from them, no scholarship, and in future, they won't have any good jobs. That is what our system is now, and we all know about that. Children who fall out of this system need a different option in different environments. That is why I'll be starting an alternative learning space called Wokome. We'll be inviting children from different spaces who are not happy with their education, who fall out of this education system. And in this space, we'll be doing some kind of activities that takes into consideration the children's needs. And I developed a curriculum known as the Penguin Curriculum while at Kanthari. And why Penguin Curriculum? Because a penguin is a symbol of resilience and adaptability, which is what we want to see in our children. We want them to be adapted in every society they go to. They should be resilient. They should be able to say, here am I, I'm ready to change the society. Again, the curriculum is divided, has 5 pillars, which are communication, creativity, science and logic, exposure, and let's take a look at logic and science. Let me demonstrate this to you. Here we have 2 bottles. One filled with water, colored water, of course, for visibility, and the other empty. And we have a linking device here with a hole inside. Now I do the linking. Let's see what happens. I'm sure all of us expected that the water should pour. But nothing happened because here we have air, and it forms a cushion that prevents the water to go down. And let's see what happens next. The air has not yet been removed. Okay, here we go. The air is finding its way up, forming the cyclone effect while the denser substance, that is water, is going down. These and many other experiments will be carried out in this space. All these will be done in order to enable these children to ask questions that will satisfy their curiosity, that will make them understand how fun learning is. That will make them get up one morning and say, okay, see, I'm going to school without the parents forcing them. Now, let's talk about creativity. We need space and impulses to develop our creativity. And at the same time, we are used to following instructions. We need teachers who will not want us to follow instructions, who will be free-minded, learn to accept our differences. They will be able to let us do what we want to do, act in unconventional manners. Imagine a teacher instructing for a fish to be drawn. Image A and B. And I'm sure a teacher in Cameroon will tell us image A was perfectly done because the children, or this child, followed instruction. But I would like you to know that image B was done by a famous painter called Picasso. Thank you very much.